birds, and we found a bird. Oh, see it up there? There it is. Birds are like her favorite thing ever. It's so cute. Bless you. So we're at the park this morning. It is Sunday. Just playing here. We came to the park and they want to play in the wood chips, not at the playground. So my 1-year-old is eating wood chips and trying to eat bugs. Fun. Okay, it is the next day. I'm headed out to get a massage that my mom actually got a gift certificate for me like last summer when my 1-year-old was like a newborn. It was a place that was a newer place, so it was like supposed to open soon, and it's been a year and they just opened. So I'm going there right now for a 1-hour massage. I'm super excited, much needed. So we'll see when we get there. So I have a dilemma. This is our living room. It's taken over by toys and baby stuff. Okay, so we have a whole playroom too, full of toys. It's all organized as best as it can be right now anyways. Well, we put these cabinets in and they were also taken over by toys. So, I mean, I have some baskets, but it just does not stay organized. If you have toddlers, you know. Playpens full of toys. Oh my God. This one's full of toys. Not super organized. I need to just organize this better and then like do a toy rotation, but I just don't know like how to do it. I think I need to get some type of organizers that will fit in here that I can just like take the whole thing out, put it in like our toy rotation bin, and then like rotate them and then put them in here, because this situation just is not working and it's just driving me crazy. So if anyone has any recommendations of like organizers or something that would be good for this, then comment down below. I would love to know. Came to the splash pad again. This one's cool because it has like 2 playgrounds right there, so the kids can just like run back and forth. And then there's also another playground over there. So it's really fun. Good for the little kids. To the park. We had a busy morning. Shane played pickleball for a little bit, and now the girls are napping. I am tidying up the house, and we're gonna try out a little water park this afternoon. So wish us luck. Our 3-year-old had a tantrum at the park this morning, so that was fun. So we're exhausted, but yeah, we're gonna try out this water park and we'll see how that goes. This is so cute. They have like this little playground in the water, a little water park playground. And then over there they have like a lazy river and a bunch of bigger water slides. And over here they have like a couple different pools. Hi you guys, it is Sunday today. It's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all of the wonderful dads out there. The girls are napping right now, and I'm headed out to get us some smoothies. Everyone took a good little nap today, except for me. But yeah, I'm going to get smoothies to bring back home, and I think we're just gonna do like a little neighborhood like barbecue with a few neighbors. Our families are all out of town, so yeah, we won't be seeing them today, but yeah, just laying low today. I just wanted to chat with the other mamas because I have a three-year-old. She'll be 3.5 in August, and then I have a 14-month-old, and I just weaned my 14-month-old a couple weeks ago. It ended up being like completely cold turkey, and I was trying to like slowly wean her. She was a lot harder than my first, as far as I remember, at least. I was trying to just wean like one feed at a time for her, and it just like wasn't going well. Like, she's just super clingy. Like, anytime she would see me, she would freak out and like scream until I picked her up and fed her. And she would do completely fine if I wasn't home. Like, if I was gone all day, like, she would be totally fine. But the moment she sees me, like, all hell breaks loose. So it was just really hard. So Shane ended up getting her out of bed one morning and feeding her milk. Like, she takes whole milk, like, no problem. She loves it. So at least that's really good, because if she didn't take, you know, whole milk or anything, then that would probably be a lot harder, because then I have nothing to like replace it with. So he just like got her up one morning, gave her whole milk, like warmed it up a little bit, and she drank it all, like chugged it. He made her breakfast, she ate. So by the time I came out, like I just got ready for the day and everything, and by the time I came out, she was fine. Like, she saw me and she was fine. So I was like, okay. So I just like went on the rest of the day. So we put her down for a nap, and normally I would feed her again after her nap, and I didn't. And same thing, he like made her lunch, and you know, just to like fill her up, so by the time she saw me, she wasn't like hungry. And she was fine again. Like, you know, she was fine again. So we just like kept going with it, and dinner time came around, and we fed her dinner, and then gave her whole milk, warmed up again, instead of like me nursing her. And yeah, that's like how it happened, and we kind of just went on the next day with it. And she was definitely like fussy a little bit at times when she was around me and stuff, especially if she was like hungry and she saw me versus someone else. Like, she for sure. And then like day like 3 or 4 was probably the hardest. Almost like an extinction burst, I think they call it. But honestly, like, she did really good for the most part. So we just like cold turkeyed it, and it's been a few weeks now, and I'm like totally not breastfeeding anymore, which is crazy, because I've been either pregnant or nursing for the past 4 years, like 4.5 years straight. So it's weird. Like, you know, I've had my hormones like all over the place for this long. So it's weird. I feel like I'm like very slowly like starting to feel normal again. I know it takes like up to 2 years postpartum, and she's only 14 months, but then like obviously weaning off breastfeeding makes your hormones like all out of whack again. But I think, I could be wrong, but I think that only is like a couple of weeks where that's like all out of whack, where you're all irritable and hormonal and moody and everything. Which I did feel that way, but yeah, it feels good. I was a little bit sad just because like I said, it was like cold turkey, and I wasn't like, I was mentally prepared because I had wanted to wean. Like I was ready. Like I breastfed my first daughter for almost 22 months. So I was ready, but I think like since I was planning on like slowly weaning and it ended up being like cold turkey, I was like a little sad. I was like, oh, like it was like my last time, and like I didn't even know it, you know what I mean? But it's all for the best. Like she still loves her mama. She's still very, very clingy with me, but yeah, it's crazy. It's wild. I'm like, I can't believe I'm like not breastfeeding anymore. Like, what do I do? Like I'm so used to like not being able to take, you know, certain medications and like do certain things and get certain things done because I'm pregnant or I'm breastfeeding, but now I'm not, and it's like the weirdest feeling, but it feels good too. Also wanted to have a little chat with my girls, my mommies, okay? So we have a couple like little trips that we're wanting to do coming up, possibly Hawaii or Mexico, like this winter, like November, December, okay? And then we were talking with some friends about next year, like springtime, going to possibly like Turks and Caicos for like a little dual honeymoon sort of celebration for like a week. So I want to get the girls done, the boobies, okay? The boobies, okay? They need a little love. Like I breastfed 2 babies, and like I said, I've been either pregnant or nursing for the past 4.5 years, so they're just not the same anymore. I mean, they're not like terrible, but they just need a little love, and I just want to like feel like myself again, and I want to be like confident again in like the boobie department. The moms know what I'm talking about, okay? I'm all for like you doing you. Like if you're not into that stuff, cool, then you know, don't do it. I wasn't like always like, oh, I want to get my boobs done until like I had kids, and now I'm like, okay, that would be nice. But I've always been like a firm believer in like, you do what makes you happy. Like if it's gonna make you happy and confident, do it. Who cares? Like, who cares what anyone has to say? There's always gonna be people that say shit and, you know, try to get you not to do things because they're, you know, there's always going to be like judgmental people out there. So I don't care. Like I want to do that for myself and like feel good again. We might have another kid later on down the road, not anytime soon, but it's like at this point I'm like, I'm good. I'm not breastfeeding anymore. I'm good for a couple more years, you know, at least. So that would be cool to like do that before our trips. We'll see. But I just want to know, like, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, I know about breast implant illness. I know that it's really rare. I know that it can happen. I've heard all the horror stories. I also know a lot of people that have their boobs done. I have a lot of friends, acquaintances, husbands, friends, wives, like people I know that have their girlies done and love them and have no issues. So I don't know. I've already talked to like a plastic surgeon and like sent photos and got recommendations and stuff. So I already have a doctor. There was like a few that I was, well actually there was like two that I was kind of like either one, but one of them I like was in contact with, and like it was cool that I was like talking to him directly. I kind of liked that. The other one, it kind of seems like you don't really get to talk to them until like you have like a consultation. I don't know, I got to do like a photo consultation, and then they bring you in for like an in-person consultation like after you put down a deposit for an appointment, because he like saves that time for the patients that are like committed to actually getting surgery done, which I totally get and respect, because it's like an hour and a half appointment. So like they don't want to waste their time, you know, doing a consultation, someone be like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Totally get that. But it's cool that I got to like ask him questions like via messaging or text or whatever. And yeah, he was like, you really don't need like a lift. It was like a very, very mild like sag, like you don't need a lift. Really, and I wasn't like planning on getting a lift. I was kind of just planning on getting implants, and he was like, that would probably be the best option for you since you don't really need a lift. So yeah, you have to put down a deposit, and then you can secure like a surgery date, and then they bring you in for like a in-person consultation, and they do. But I'm like just curious about other people's experiences. Like I've never had surgery done, so I'm kind of terrified about that. And then I'm just curious about other people's like experiences and their recovery, and you know, like right after surgery, and like especially if they had like little kids, like curious about how that was with recovery. I'm a little nervous about that since I have a 14-month-old. I wouldn't get it, you know, until like later on this year at the soonest, so she'll be a little bit older by then. But yeah, just like curious about other people's like sizing and like recoveries and experiences. So comment down below if you have gotten your girlies done and want to tell me about your experience. I would love to hear it. Hi guys, it's the next day. Shane is at the gym, girls are napping. I'm gonna do a quick little workout at home, like a 20-minute workout before I make some lunch. So let's do it. so good. I usually put olive oil and a green apple in it too, but we didn't have those. We ran out, so this will do for today. I'm gonna sit down, watch some YouTube videos, and then probably fold some laundry.
Look at the birds.
Good morning, you guys. Yesterday we went to this like hot springs day spa place, and it was so nice. We went for our 6-year anniversary, dating anniversary, and it was a nice little getaway for the day. My parents watched the kids, but it was really cool, really relaxing, and I will insert the footage here.
So big hand for them. Ultimate in patriotism right there. Great to see. So for our 2 winners for kids, we have for most free.
Okay, that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.